ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯐꯦꯟꯁ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯗꯤꯌꯝ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯆꯥꯅꯕ ꯊꯛꯅꯕ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯕꯣꯇꯜ ꯄꯤꯅꯕ ꯔꯤꯀ꯭ꯋꯦꯁ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯤ.
Second game of the day here in Imphal, and this one has a very interesting context to it. FC Raengdai, the hosts, have been very impressive so far. 2 games, 2 wins, and they have looked in quite control. And now, if they win this one, they qualify to the final round of I League 3 with the game still in hand. And for Sunrise Club, it's a slightly more complicated situation. We'll get back to that. This is the lineup. FC Raengdai adjusts the winning formula. 2 changes from what has worked so well. An enforced one in the heart of midfield, Kishan Singh sidelined through injury. And in steps Rostam Singh to take his place. Elsewhere, a return. Basanta
And
back into
now,
the starting 11.
performing the
Sagar
all-round
Singh, the one to make way. And the shape
Let us
remains
welcome
a
FC
familiar
Raengdai
4-2-3-1
and
from Birbal
Sunrise
Singh.
Club Orissa.
And on the bench, he's added depth. Amit Kumar and Premjeet ready if required. There's a slightly different energy around the ground now. Sunrise Club, they're still very much in the race, but not just about winning today. They'll need to win and win well because goal difference could come into play. And there's the support for the home side, FC Raengdai. We support FC Raengdai. Good to see the fans. Aside from Noni district, representing this beautiful state at the national level. Klasa have already made their way into the final round of I League 3 from Group C. Now it's FC Raengdai's turn to join them. FC Raengdai playing at home in front of their home faithfuls. These fans are their 12th men. They have momentum on their side. Just one more step away from something significant. Sunrise Club arriving with a different kind of pressure, not just to win, but to win well. Conditions too could play a part. The surface a little worn and perhaps a bit slower, which means control and patience might be important early on. It's one of those games where you don't need a lot of external hype because the situation itself builds the tension. So it's nicely set up and it should be a good contest. FC Raengdai in a 4-2-3-1 system. Basanta will lead the line. Tingak Chumgangmei will operate slightly behind him. Rakaviche and Bikramjeet on the 2 flanks. The Sunrise Club shaping in a 4-3-3. They ring in the changes once more. 3 altercations for the side from Odisha from that setback in the previous game. Between the posts, a new Gorgian in Lakshay, encrusted with the gloves. And Sanjay Hemram steps aside. And in midfield, a shift in personnel. Arpan Lakra comes into the frame. Unais makes way. And further forward, a fresh option. Suresh Khatka given the nod. Arshad drops out. And with it, a change in structure. A straight 4-4-2 from Niaz Ahmed. Now the referee in charge is Rohan Dasgupta. We are just about ready then. With the captains Kamei Pantiga and Arpan Lakra out in the middle for the toss. In a game like this, even small calls can matter, especially with conditions already tested earlier in the day. Sunrise, they'll have to win and win well because goal difference could come into play. So you have one team looking to consolidate and almost seal qualification. Sunrise Club, a side that knows this is not just about winning. It's about winning convincingly. They can do it. It's interesting, both teams aware of the table, but approaching the game with slightly different pressures. FC Raengdai have probably been the most consistent side in the group. 2 games, 2 wins. 3 more points and they are through. And what stands out is not just the results, but the control they've shown. They've looked organized, disciplined, and quite clear in their approach, which is why they are sitting comfortably at the top of Group A. For Sunrise, it's been a slightly mixed journey. There have been good moments, phases where they've looked quite dangerous, but also phases where they've just lost a bit of control. And that's something they'll want to address today. And so in many ways, you have a side that's been consistent against one that's still searching for that complete performance. Here is the head coach, Niaz Ahmed, a team that has shown flashes of attacking quality under him, but also moments where they've lost control. So for him, it's about balance and finding that complete performance. So you might just see a bit of intent early from Sunrise, while FC Raengdai look to stay composed and play their usual game. This is match number 28 coming your way. And we're off. FC Raengdai straight on the ball, just easing themselves in. And Sunrise Club, you would expect a bit more intent early. A team that's looked so settled so far, just reinforcing the basics, keeping things simple. And over on the other side, Sunrise Club, a slightly longer, perhaps a few more words, because they know they'll need something special today. You often find in games like this, the start becomes very important, especially for the team that needs a bigger result. FC Raengdai prefers a 4-2-3-1 system, a narrow attacking shape, often referred to as the Christmas tree. Almost an early Christmas present for them. And now ball delivered towards the back post. In the yellow and black outfit, the home side. A Sunrise in the away colours. Basanta leading the press. It allows them to stay compact centrally while still having creativity in advanced areas. Rekeviche and Vikramjit Singh will look to provide the innovation. The Sunrise Club have shifted to a 4-4-2 system. Listen to the noise. That's what it's going to be, the atmosphere. Every time the home side will look to push forward. Lachungray Pamei, Herojit, the two fullbacks, Oinam, Keifaba Mitei and Rojan. The back four remains unchanged. Rostam just partnering Gaisuang Mei Kamei in the heart of midfield. No Kishan today. Picked up a niggle against Sikkim Brotherhood. Rekeviche Vikramjit on the two wings. Gangmei through the middle. And Basanta is the lone runner up front. The Sunrise Club Odisha, they've Lakshay in goal. No Sanjay Hembram. Arjun Ulas and Karthikeyan are the two wing backs. Abhinand, who scored in the last game, will partner Hari Krishnan. So both the head coaches sticking with a similar back four. The god of Negi, Suraj Kumar, keeps their places in the middle of the park. Only Arpan Lakra steps in this evening in place of Unais K. And Suresh Khatka gets a start in the front line alongside Sanjit Khora and Fazlu Rahman, who will operate from the left wing. And Sanjit likes to play central. A couple of goals for the tall number 9. More balanced system with two holding midfielders, Suraj Kumar and God of Negi. providing the defensive cover and allowing the front four to express themselves. So tactically, this is central compactness versus structure width, and midfield battle could be crucial. So the FC Raengdai have looked like a very well-knit unit. Players familiar with each other's style, which reflects in their pressing and transition. This was the ball played over the top. A good idea. Rostam Singh. Let's see how he copes up in midfield. Can he cope up with the pace of this game? Started in the opening match against RIFC. Dropped in the second game. They may not have the biggest squad, but they have clarity. Sunrise Club perhaps having a slight more diverse squad. Players from different regions, bringing variety, but at times that cohesion hasn't fully clicked. And depth is there, but consistency will be key. Cutting through, the first attempt on goal. Hugs it to Kshay. What a pass. He managed to brush off the challenge from Abhinand. It was a lovely turn inside the penalty area. Having more of the ball in the opening exchanges. FC Raengdai decides to shoot. A wayward attempt. And this man, a lot depends on him. A coach whose side has looked composed and organized so far. A couple of wins and more importantly, control in both games. And today it's about managing expectation and not getting carried away and finishing the job. They have the depth, but consistency is key. For Sunrise, Fazlur Rahman lines it up onto his right foot. This is where it becomes really interesting. FC Raengdai leading the points table with 6 points from 2 games. A third win takes them to 9 points and secures their place in the final round with a game to spare. For Sunrise Club, the equation is tougher. Niaz Ahmed knows it. They need not just a win, but a convincing one, because goal difference could decide their fate. So one team playing for control, the other for impact. Sunrise will face off Maulai Sports Club in their last group game. FC Raengdai rather will face off Maulai in the Northeast Derby on 5th of May. That's a 3 p.m. kickoff. The Sunrise Club will face Sikkim Brotherhood FC in their last group game. That's a morning fixture on the same day. This is where a throw in meanwhile for Sunrise Club in the green outfit. Yet to make any substantial impact in the game. FC Raengdai looked at the better side. Kamei. Yes. Lachin Gray. Rekevice. Chested down by Rekevice, too heavy. Trying to come back with the ball. Fazlu Rahman, Fazlu, shouts already. Here is that shift from God of Negi. Unable to take the ball under control, Suresh Khatka. Got to be patient. They got to probe. Rojen finds Rekevice. Challenged by Fazlu. It's not going to be so easy this evening for the hosts. The Sunrise Club Orissa going to come hard at them. Going to make life difficult for the likes of Rekevice and Bikramjeet. The side's top goal scorer. The goals against Sikkim Brotherhood, goals in the opening game against Tara. Tingauchun had a good game though against Sikkim Brotherhood. The winning goal. So Sagar Hali had to be sacrificed to aid Basanta because you can't tinker with May since he scored the winning goal in the last game. Sagar did win a free kick late in the first half from a promising area, with Vikramjeet converted in the additional time of the first half's play. Movement inside the box, looking to make inroads, shaping up for a shot, still going, take the tumble Kamei. Referee waves on Sanjit Kaura. They are speeding up Sunrise Club. They are sunshine at present. Looking to rise, but needs to be careful. They're dangerous on the counter. Wrong foots his marker. Corner signalled. RIFC and Maulai Sports Club shared the spoils this morning. And RIFC just finishing off camp with 4 points, placed third. This is a golden chance. This should be converted. But still, that didn't go in. Now the flag stayed down. Basanta Moirangtib, look at the corner. Towards the back post, Basanta's header, ill-directed. Came back towards him, quite luckily. Awkward bounce, flicked on by Rojan Singh. Just helped on towards Basanta. And the two senior campaigners almost combined to give FC Raengdai the lead. Basanta Moirangtham couldn't quite apply the finishing touch. Reke. Just asking them to organize. Slightly impatient in the final third, the home team. Realizing they can even do it with a couple of draws, but they would want to get things done this evening. A perfect weather for football, much better conditions than the earlier fixture. Fazlu Rahman. He needs to press Sanjit Kaura. They shouldn't allow the two centre backs to settle down. Oina Mitei and Rojan are playing it amongst themselves. Sanjeet got to block the passing lanes and force them to take the aerial route. If allowed to play their natural game, they can cause a lot of damage by spraying those balls from behind. This was the foul. Rai Swang Mei. Rojan. Okay, Faber's youthful exuberance guided by Rojan's shoulder of experience. Now driving forward, escapes a couple of challenges. That didn't reach Rekevice. First time clearance from the Sunrise defense. End of the first quarter, 0-0. Both the sides yet to score in the first quarter. The side on the receiving end at the end of 90 minutes. They're going to be end of the road for them. Need a minimum of 6 points to even qualify as the second best placed team. And then the goal difference comes into equation. You got to make sure you win at least 2 of your 4 games. And if Raengdai can even do it with a draw, in that case they'll have to wait for a point from the next game as well. Now Sunrise Club can also reach till 9 points. And FC Raengdai, if they win their remaining 2, they end on 12 points. 3 points ahead of their rivals this evening. Nara FC and Maulai both have managed to overtake Sunrise Club, both having played a game extra than the Odisha-based club. It's a throw-in. Karthikeyan. It's just slowing down the game. Football really in Manipur is deeply rooted. One of the strongest footballing regions in India, with a strong grassroots system, local leagues and a footballing culture, players growing up playing the game regularly. Into a danger zone, there's a chance! Club Sunrise, they've scored, they've managed to breach the Raengdai defense. They shine bright and they rise high under the blue skies of the Kuman Lampak. Poor marking from the home side. They switch off at the back. And Sunrise Club Odisha rush into a lead. Early goal against Maulai as well, the other side from the northeast. An early goal in this one as well.
Sunrise Club Orissa by jersey number 6, Arpan Lakrao.
Arpan Lakra, his second goal, came off the bench, got onto the score sheet against Maulai as well. He likes to score against teams from the northeast with added responsibility. This evening, having the captain's armband. Just against the run of play from a throw-in. We've seen this happen before. The teams have struggled in this group to deal those long throw-ins. Seen a couple of goals on the last match day as well. Overall, we've had 4 goals from throw-ins. This is the 8th game of Group A. The first time a game of Group A didn't had a result. Ended 1-1, the Yara and Maulai fixture. The FC Raengdai, do they have the character? Do they have the fighting spirit to make a comeback? It's just the start. Now the mental toughness comes into play. The character will be tested. It's Arjun Ullas. The players, they grew up playing the game regularly, which reflects in their technical ability and understanding. And clubs like FC Raengdai are a product of that ecosystem. Lachungray finds a pass. Man-to-man marking. That miscontrol capitalized by Fazlu. Draws a foul as well. Slightly casual on that occasion, Rekevice. The ball went out of his control. The home side are trailing. FC Raengdai unable to clear their line and had to concede the second goal of this tournament. The Sunrise clubs, a second goal in the second quarter. They found a couple of goals in the last quarter as well. This also becomes one of the most productive phase. Conceded once in the second half. Had to concede in this one, in the first. And not allowed to break free. Good defending. Abhinand continued with his run, stayed with the attacker. Inkauchun Gangmei. His side depending on him for goals. Corner taken. It's tipping in. Lakshay plucks it out of the air. Here is the replay. Brave goalkeeping, looked very confident. Tamei. Ambitious try, blocked off. Nothing comes off it. Not a great idea from the number 5. Win takes Sunrise Club Orissa also to 6 points. That will make things very interesting. We got to wait till the last match day then of Group A. Rekevice. As the scoreline could change here. Great protection. Good communication between Abhinand and Hari Krishnan. This cross easily cleared. The Gangmei is sandwiched between a couple of green shirts. They have a very strong grassroots system. The header comes in. Off target. A good corner taken, beautifully swung in. Just marginally missing the target. 25 minutes on the clock. Now the home side still trailing. Sunrise Club Orissa can spring a surprise. They've got the quality, they've also got experience in their ranks. A few of the players with the prior experience of playing in multiple leagues across the country. Some of them have featured a lot of state leagues. Some of them have played in West Bengal, some of them in Kerala. A couple of players from the Super League Kerala setup as well. It's brought down, should be a booking. Challenge from behind. Free kick for Sunrise Club. Here is Gangmei arguing with the referee. Rekevice will be booked. We have the first booking of this match. It's a mouth-watering fixture. Clearly a card offence foul. Suresh Khatka challenged from behind. Players growing up, it reflects in their technical ability and understanding. And looks disappointed, but still a long way to go. The FC Raengdai bench. Football has been growing steadily. There's increasing investment, better infrastructure, and more opportunities at the youth level. And clubs like Sunrise represent that growth, trying to establish themselves at a higher competitive level. Deep delivery. No green shirt around the ball. A great turn of pace. Lovely release. There is a chance, header. Couldn't divert it. The travelling line quickly closed down. They didn't have a clear eye on goal. And nonetheless, a very clever build-up from FC Raengdai. Bikramjit is taking the onus. Lachun Gray. Lachun Gray Pami. Corner. Or is it a throw-in? It's a throw-in. Desperate for that equalizer. Pami. This time it's a corner. The other club from Manipur, Klasa FC, had a phenomenal campaign. 3 wins in a row. Booked their place with 9 points and a game to spare. That is something that Klasa will look to deliver. Second bite on the cherry. Offside flag goes up. This was the corner from Rekevice. Went straight back towards the number 20. He strayed off. A head injury. That might need a concussion test. And this is the goal. This is what separates the two teams who are marking. Turned across the face of goal. And one of the deepest lying midfielder, Arpan Lakra, turns it in from close range. One of the most unlikeliest of goal scorers. Started in a very deep area, primarily a striker, deployed in midfield. Half an hour's play gone. Raengdai still chasing, still playing catch up. But a goal can change the entire dynamics. Bikramjit. Great flash of brilliance from the number 7, but only short-lived. Is having a chat. Abhinand, one of the most trusted centre-backs. Hari Krishnan has got the experience of playing in the I-League, in the Durand Cup. A packed house this evening. Good to see a sizable crowd at the Kuman Lampak. Great support for FC Raengdai, and these fans would certainly want to go back happy. They would certainly want to see their favorite team collect full 3 points from this fixture. A brilliant response from the fans. They are the heroes day in and day out. FC Raengdai's 12th men, these fans. They need a huge round of applause. This beautiful sport, nothing without the presence of supporters. They are the fuel of this game. This passionate crowd. We saw similar scenes even during the Durand Cup. Packed stands, huge craze for tickets. When the two sides, Neroka and Trau, they collide in a century-old tournament. We saw similar scenes in the I-League as well during the Imphal Derby. Klasa and FC Raengdai are the other two teams emerging from their system onto the national stage. In Manipur, they have 4 clubs now representing. will be so refreshing if all four of them manages to qualify in the future in the top tier of Indian football, which is the Indian Super League. You already have Northeast United, the Highlanders representing 8 states. They play their home games in Assam. Few of the games were hosted in Shillong last year. These are the officials of FC Raengdai. Not the kind of start they would have wanted. A past his marker. Partially cleared. Saw the keeper off his line. He's got his hand on his head. What a chance for Sunrise. That's a terrible challenge. Referee played the advantage and now he stops play. Rohan Dasgupta brandished a yellow card already to Rekeviche. He needs to be careful. Ooh, that's clearly a free kick. Should be a card as well, but lucky to get away with it. There he is, Rekeviche. Over this free kick. Will the set piece conjure something? Reke's ball floated in. A comfortable height for the defenders to deal with. Onto the second ball very quickly. The men in yellow and black, went up for it. Couldn't quite connect. Rekeviche, he's everywhere in the front line, a very versatile attacker. More opportunities at the youth level. I-League 3rd Division, a crucial stepping stone which bridges the gap between state leagues and national competitions, giving clubs exposure and players a bigger stage. The format is short, intense and unforgiving, which is why consistency becomes so important. Frequent stoppages in the first half. And one would expect the referee Rohan Dasgupta to handle the game with utmost diligence. You've got to make sure it doesn't goes out of his hand, and once that happens, the referees usually starts booking players. So far it's been under his watch, even though a few challenges, a few tackles flew in. Some of them quite reckless ones. A free kick from distance onto the target. Shoots from 25 yards out. Had no problems, Lakshay. within his catching range. The second shot on target in this half. But they need goals, FC Raengdai. Otherwise, their wait will be prolonged. And Sunrise Club Odisha will also step into the contest. Even though Raengdai having a superior goal difference of +4. And if they win by a margin of 1 goal, that takes Sunrise Club Odisha to +2, which means in the last game they'll have to win by a handsome margin. And hope FC Raengdai they drop points against Maulai Sports Club. So a lot of permutation combinations. They need a couple of goals for the home team to win this contest. You won't get a better chance than this one. You're playing in your known surroundings at your home turf. Bikram. They're not managing to go past Karthikeyan, who stood his ground. Intervention from Rojan. FC Raengdai will keep the move going. Bikramjit, their best player in this half. And here is the shot. Away from the keeper, not too far. Pressure still mounting, kept in somehow. 3 yellow shirts to aim at. Retrieved onto the far side and recycled back. Easy pickings for the Sunrise defense. Sanjit Khora. Forced into mistake. Oinam Keifaba Mitei. Slightly rattled by the Sunrise Club Odisha's positive play. Third time they managed to keep the shot on target. Good save from Lakshay. Just couldn't find the angle he was looking for. Otherwise could have been problematic for Lakshay. Continues with that diagonal run. Gets there first. Arjun Ulas. And now charging forward, Sunrise. Interception, Hirojit. Out ball for Bikramjit. Bikramjit has got fine close control. He needs more support, the number 7, from players around him. And off the ball, running so important. They need some mobility. Sunrise Club Odisha are also smart to not allow that space to them. He lets fly as well. That flew a long way over the crossbar. Tempting bounce for Gangmei, but couldn't resist his temptation. Narpan Lakra given a start for the very first time. And he's proved his coach right. This was the chance which opened up from far out though. Well, the bounce was very tempting, and he decided to pull the trigger, Gang Mei. He fell onto his strong left foot as well. With just a minute's play left of regulation time. Is this the second? Sanjeet Khora. Couldn't break free. Looking to go direct. This long ball tactics not gonna work real.
Four मारे मैं
4 minutes of stoppage time. There's a lot of time still.
Time of 4 minutes.
Still couldn't get it through. Very organized, very disciplined. Sunrise Club Orissa just forcing the home side to move the ball from side to side. And he find a good cross. Not quite. A corner earned. Highly impressive on the defensive transition. Winning those aerial battles time and again. Rohan Das Gupta has officiated matches in the Indian Football League. We saw him in action in the Bengal Super League as well. The national referee officiated matches in the Indian Super League. One of the very few referee from West Bengal officiating games at this level. Pratik Mondals, Surajit Das, the other two, Ujjal Haldar as well. The giveaway, Gang Mei. Chance to shoot from behind. And the move breaks down. And they spring on a counter. Long bursting run, Sanjeet fell kindly to a green shirt. They still have it. And finally lost control, lost balance. End-to-end stuff. Now they move forward, the offside flag is up. Saw Thordam Nani Singh. So threatening on the counter. Sunrise Club. On the flip side, FC Raengdai couldn't maintain that line. Falling into the offside trap. Now defensively, quite resolute Sunrise in this fixture. They've worked on their loopholes. Much organized at the back. And that organization will be tested by Bikramjit's run. Does all by himself. Having a brilliant game. Has been the only bright spark for FC Raengdai in the first half's play. Now the whistle for the interval, and the half that has tilted against expectation. Sunrise Club, the side with breakthrough. A moment taken and carried into the lead. And FC Raengdai is so composed until now, asked a new question, chasing the game. From control to consequence, and now a second half that promises a response. So at half time, it's FC Raengdai 0, Sunrise Club Orissa 1. And thanks to that strike from Arpan Lakra. We'll leave you with the highlights of the first half and join you once the second half resumes. Back with this coverage of the I-League 3 from the Kuman Lampak Stadium in Imphal. A wonderful crowd in attendance today. Voices rising, expectations building. A Sunrise club with the advantage. A goal born out of a simple throw-in, not dealt with and punished. And since then, they have been content dropping back, holding shape, absorbing. And FC Raengdai have asked questions. Bikramjeet lively, probing, searching. But clear chances hard to come by. Structure, discipline, resistance. Sunrise have shown it all. One goal, the difference, and the second half will begin with everything still to play for. Making a change, FC Raengdai. Shobha has been brought on. Shobha Singh. And the number 11 also coming on. Going off is Gangmei. Double change from FC Raengdai from Birbal Singh.
Substitution for FC Raengdai.
Sagar
Jersey number
comes on.
9 is replaced by jersey number 24. Jersey number 21 is replaced by jersey number 10. Jersey number 17 is replaced by jersey number 11.
Basanta is also off. Kamei has replaced him. 3 changes then from Birbal Singh. Sobha, Sagar and Chwinkampo Kamei has been brought on. Change in personnel. Basanta, Gangmei goes off. If you look at how the first half unfolded, Sunrise Club, once they got the goal, were quite happy to sit back. Very compact, discipline, didn't allow too many clear openings, and that's been their strength so far. Will that change in the second 45? Will be known in the next 1 hour. Back underway. Sunrise lead. Raengdai still searching for that elusive goal. Very compact, very disciplined in defense. Not allowing too many clear openings, and that's been their strength. FC Raengdai, they've had a lot of the ball. Bikramjeet in particular looked quite lively, but the final pass, the final opening just hasn't come. So in the second half, it's about patience for FC Raengdai, not forcing it too early and perhaps using the width a bit more. Sunrise, the question is, do they continue to sit back or do they look for that second goal which could really change the game? In that case, the head-to-head equation also comes into fray. If they manages a win here, Sunrise, they'll go on top of the points table. Gonna be a big blow for FC Raengdai. They've got to make something happen, the home team. They can't let this slip away in front of their home faithfuls who've come in numbers to support them. They need some motivation from the gallery as well. That can lift their spirits. They're asking for a foul. The crowd also raising their voices. Rohan Dasgupta was very close to the incident and has given a free kick to FC Raengdai. The incident took place just outside the box. Sobha, yes, pulled down. Gaurav Negi, guilty. Two and a half minutes on the clock. Free kick from a very good position. Rekevice. Kamei also in the mix. Twingampo, will he take it with his left foot? Or will it be Rekevice? Twingampo with the free kick! Saved at his near post by Lakshay. Out for a corner. Good start to the second half. Exactly what's required at this stage. Rekevice towards the near post. Kept in play. The ball is recycled back into the mix. Good strong hands from Lakshay. Now that's clearly a foul. It could be a card as well. There it is. Sobha got to be careful. If it stays like this, both FC Raengdai and Sunrise will be on 6 points, which means nothing is decided today. It all gets pushed to the final match day, and that's scheduled on 5th of May. So effectively, both teams would have to wait, watch the remaining results and see how the group unfolds. And in a tight group like this, goal difference could still play a big role, but the first tiebreaker is the head-to-head. It stays both on 6. Qualification goes to the last match day. That's going to be very interesting. Suresh. Comfortably cleared. Rojen takes no chance. Prepare for another throw-in. The first one came to fruition early in the first half. Karthikeyan's turn once more from a similar area. Sent in into the 6-yard box. Oh, just missed it. Another chaotic moment inside the penalty area, struggling to defend those long throw-ins. The flag has stayed down. Attack is on for FC Raengdai. Finds a blue shirt, took it on the turn and wins the corner. Twingampo Kamei. Now there it is. A deflection of Hari Krishnan. In swinger. Stuck onto the palm. Lakshay is looking very, very confident. Commanding in the air. Good dealing with those aerial balls. This tournament already been invaluable for uncapped players. Exposure for them to national level football, even though it's the 4th tier, facing different styles and different conditions, and importantly being seen by coaches, scouts and clubs higher up the pyramid. A strong performance here can open doors. That brings another corner. They need more numbers. They try to overload the box. Plenty of green shirts around. They build that enclosure. Rojan with a throwing header. Just over. A good idea from Raengdai. Decent height. Favorable for Rojan Singh. Battle for the aerial ball. This is getting interesting. In the next 10 minutes, FC Raengdai, somehow they got to try and score. Otherwise, things will get from bad to worse for them. And the way Sunrise have shaped up, are finding it difficult at the moment to break them down. It seems like they are preparing a change as well. And Arshad, most probably, is preparing to come on. But this is an opportunity. Cuts it back. Goes for the curler. Falters in execution completely, Bikramjit. The rub of the green not going Raengdai's way. Chwin Gampo is complaining. Should have played it him. Still FC Raengdai nil, Sunrise Club 1. Still holding on to that first half strike from Arpan Lakra. Now the matches here in Imphal absolutely electric, so competitive. We've seen close contests, momentum swings and even dramatic comebacks. Arshad. He is coming on. Fazlur Rahman is going off. Like for like change, a winger from Kerala replacing another Keralite.
For Sunrise Club Warrisong, jersey number 22 is replaced by jersey number 23. Jersey number 26 is replaced by jersey number 20.
Suraj Kumar is also off. A double change from Niaz Ahmed. Rojan got to show some urgency here. Now this phase is very crucial to set the template. Sheikh Ijaz Ahmed replaced Suraj Kumar in midfield. Covered a lot of distance, found a green shirt, was completely free at the back post. A lovely phase of play from Sunrise. Quickly on the move. Bikram. Away from him. And now the number 5 lined it up. Kamei. From a long way out. Gai Swang Mei. It was a decent try. They got to keep trying. They are struggling. They need some innovation. Down the middle. Bikram won't get there. Gutsy defending from Sunrise Club. The centre-back pairing of Abhinand and Harikrishnan are doing an exceptional job by keeping the Raengdai attackers at bay. Suresh Khatka. Passes misplaced. Managed to navigate the fourth quarter. Sunrise Club, you've touched the hour mark. The scoreline still reads Raengdai 0, Sunrise Club 1. This could be the equalizer. Thought about it, the number 10, Shobha. It's Herajit. Trying to find the rhythm. Rojan stepping into the attacking half. That's nice play. Wide on the far right, continuing with his run. Lot of options to aim at. Lost his footing. Went for the cross. His hit air. This was it, Rekevice. Tredimrud Athletic Union, another club from Manipur, placed in Group B, or second, level on points with Zing Football Academy. The crowd have started with a couple of draws. That was too clever by half. Still have games left. Tomorrow they will be in action again. We've entered May, the last month of football. Officially the last month of the 25-26 football season. From 1st of June, we step into the new football session, which is of 26-27. And all the leagues got to be completed by the 31st of this month. The Indian Football League, Diamond Harbour FC are up against Trinity Deccan Football Club this evening. A chance for Diamond Harbour to make their way into the top tier of Indian football next year. The 3 points will take them there. And close to them was a club from the northeast, Shillong Lajong. Fought with an all-Indian lineup, but still managed to stay in the title race. That's not very often you get to see in Indian football. The foreigners They take a lot of plaudits. The bunch of young Indian contingents have shown great resilience and proved their mettle. Laishram Premjit Singh will be introduced, former ISL player. He played for Odisha FC, the former Trau FC midfielder.
Substitution for FC Raengdai.
1920 I-League season, he was highly impressive.
Jersey number 23.
Laishram Premjit. Will this change be a turning point? Very poor delivery. He needs his support. Asking him to hold up play. Niaz Ahmed, the manager. Karthikeyan. And no team has had it easy, which shows how tight this group really is. But the one noticeable trend has been the influence of players from the northeast, from Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, producing technically strong players. Their understanding of the game, work rate and adaptability often gives them an edge in tournaments like this. And that's clearly visible across multiple teams in this competition. The goal scorer Arpan Lakra. That was stray from the number 6. One team close to control, the other chasing a statement. And that contrast is what makes this such a compelling contest. Is there a way back? Just getting under the skin. They're feeling the heat. FC Raengdai, nothing going their way. And Niaz Ahmed tactically outmaneuvered Birbal Singh. Got the playing 11 right, made the right changes, which worked very well. He's kept it simple, didn't try anything extravagant, and tried to play to his strength. He studied the opposition very well. They've trained well for this Sunrise club. But still a goal somehow can change the course, that can change the entire complexion. And that is something FC Raengdai would be hoping for. Even a draw will be an ideal result for them. That keeps them on top with 7 points. One, two, Sagar. And now Bikramjit couldn't catch it clean. Lack of venom in that hit. But was there a touch? This was Sagar. Right from the edge of the penalty area. Looks like it's Bikramjit's boot. And made contact with the goalkeeper. And that has hurt the keeper right on his face. Lakshay. ran out of steam. What are the available options now? The theme tank of Joy Chandra and Birbal. They need at least something going their way. Rock solid at the back. The centre back pairing of Abhinand Harikrishnan. Complemented nicely by Arjun and Karthikeyan. Back four complementing each other. And a perfect foil in Gaurav Negi just ahead of them. This is a chance. Got to make the most of it. Bikramjit. Oh, so unlucky. Got over the ball and lost his balance. A perfect setup from Bikramjit Singh. These are the moments you got to capitalize on. Checked his run, saw the man, and Laishram Premjit with so much of reputation. Just jumbles over the ball. The wait continues. Sagar has been a good introduction, and one might feel he should have started. Played a very decent game in the first two openings. Sagar twisting and turning. Premjit. Cross comes in. Again it's wide. Kamei looked interested. And there you go. Buys that yard and delivers a decent ball. Two more changes. Mohammad Thamin and Yunais K. Once a regular starter. Started from the bench in this one. Mohammad Thamin and Yunais K comes on. Sanjit Khora is off. A tactical ploy. Niaz Ahmed.
Substitution for Sunrise Club Orissa. Jersey number 6
These are
is
the changes
replaced by
expected
jersey
to
number 7.
manage the game for him.
Jersey number 77 is replaced by jersey number 8.
Thamin delivers. Sanjit Khora. That was climbing and never came down. These are the loose balls you got to capitalize on as a striker. Number 9 likes to score on the follow-up, but that's a fine pass. An equally good piece of defending. They're getting their time and again. Not managing to find the cutting edge. The output is lacking. That could change. But this is a glorious opportunity. Premjit. Another incredible setup from that same man, Bikramjit. What a game he's having right from the word go. But Premjit expected to score from there, and that is why he's been brought on. But still, that goal doesn't come for the home side. Kamei. We are heading towards the last quarter. quarter productive for both. Both have found a couple of goals each, but haven't conceded in the last quarter. FC Raengdai just conceded their second goal. Sunrise Club, Odisha's 6th strike on average. They've got 2 goals per game. Still a lot of time left in this one though. We've seen stranger things happen in this sport. It's never over till it's over. Tried to spot the run of Sagar. Too much weight on it. Now the final 15. Nice. It's Birbal and Joy Chandra. Both of them caught discussing something. They continued the same way, kept saying things very simple. Got plenty of numbers in their own region. Only Sanjeet Khora pinned up front. The rest of the team all dropped down. Great ball inside the fullback. Last ditch defending. What a tackle. Great timing on that. "77 minutes and still the slenderest of margins. Sunrise clinging on to what they have. Lead earned, now fiercely protected. Raengdai are pushing, they're probing, they're searching, but finding no clear way through. And now frustration creeping in. From patience to pressure. Collective work. Gai Song Mei. Lovely takedown. Poor delivery from Laishram Premjit. The passes lacking in accuracy. And apart from Bikramjit, none of them have really been impressive. The only player looked impactful, Bikramjit. Defending in 2 banks of 4, denying spaces in between the lines. Also access denied down the wide areas. It suffocates the opposition. It's so congested. Herojit. Nicely closed down Sanjit Khora. Also back there defending. This could be the moment. Is that a foul? Get up, says Rohan Dasgupta. Went down theatrically. Chwin Gampau Kamei. The grounded passes have been difficult to come through. The only way is to take the aerial route, and which is exactly what Sunrise Club wants them to take help of. It makes defending even more easier for them. They're not leaving any space in behind. All of them just sitting inside the penalty area, a few of them outside the box. 80 minutes have gone, and if this result stays, has some very interesting implications. Sunrise Club, they go level on points with FC Raengdai and also on top of the table via a superior head-to-head, which means there is no immediate separation at the top and nothing gets decided today. There wasn't any contact at all. The referee could have booked him for play acting instead. On 5th of May, the goal difference, the final results will decide who goes through. So from Sunrise's viewpoint, this is not just about holding on, but potentially adding one more, because that could make a big difference later. The crowd aren't happy as well. Appeals for time wasting. Complaints from the Raengdai players. FC Raengdai, it's about avoiding this situation altogether. Finding an equalizer and keeping control in their own hands. Minutes, the clock now becomes a factor. FC Raengdai running out of road, searching, straining for that one opening. The Sunrise Club so disciplined, so organized, robust in their shape, holding their line, holding their nerve. Less than 7 minutes of regulation time left on the clock. Clock turning out to be the biggest enemy for the home team now. Now the end product is still missing. Bikram. Now that plan well read. Party spoiled. Yunais, holding midfielder. His introduction at this crucial juncture was quite understandable, and the effect is very palpable. He shouldn't panic. He gets hold of it in the second time of asking. Initially, it looked like almost skidding off the keeper, but did well. Wasn't too far away from him. Now once it takes a bounce in front of the keeper, it becomes very difficult. That catch is so heavy. Comes away with it, keeps going. A throw in goes Sunrise's way. Now the margins feel thinner than ever. FC Raengdai throwing more bodies forward. Patience to urgency, from structure to risk. Still maintaining their shape, Sunrise. Every clearance is a small victory. Every second a step closer. The noise rises, the tension builds. Rojen, Premjit. And he come up with some magic. Deflection and out, corner then for FC Raengdai. Crowd getting behind the team. Mohan Majhi will be the new man. It looks like he'll replace Sanjeet Kaur. One number 9 makes room for another. Mohan Majhi replaces Sanjeet Kaur. Corner needs to be retaken. That was swung in. Another corner. Anywhere will do for Sunrise. They haven't got a foot wrong in defense. Still gets it right. Are they inching towards the first clean sheet of the season as well? Gai Songmei. Premjit down the middle. It's absolutely impossible to break down this setup. Got to find a way. Got to try and stretch them, but this time it looks like there's a free kick. And a card comes out as well. Bikram. A lot of distance from goal. 30-35 yards out. Bikram goes directly for goal. Never a great idea. Follows it up with another. The first one ricochets off the wall. And everything Sunrise they touch this evening turns into gold. Abhinand. Few seconds of normal time left. Herojit. That's too easy. Seven minutes of injury time.
7 minutes.
The board goes up. 7 minutes for FC Raengdai to find a way back. 7 minutes to rescue what has slipped. For Sunrise Club, 7 minutes to hold, to endure, to protect. From pressure to survival. Slightly erratic as well in their approach. Shobha. Herojit. Good link-up play. Cross whipped in. Still in play. Pulled back. Laishram Premjit shoots it wide. Wasn't influential at all since coming on. Just made himself available for the pass. Pulled away from his marker. The keeper is down yet again. This makes the fans the voices are rising. Frustration in the gallery. Disappointment. Display of hot-headedness. At a critical moment, there's a pause. Lakshay taking precious seconds away. For FC Raengdai, frustration grows because time is no longer their ally. From urgency to interruption, and every tick now feels heavier. Moments slipping, so too their chances. Kefaba. Straight back onto it. Raengdai, no time to waste. Every second now priceless. From delay to desperation. Premjit. So poor. Well, this particular change didn't work at well. Didn't work at all for Birbal. Sagar. Snap onto his ankle. Mohan Maji. We are right on the brink now. Sunrise Club are defending with everything. Bodies on the line, clearing, surviving. Sunrise Club almost there, one would feel. Brave stuff from Lakshay. 2 more minutes of stoppage time. Almost across the line, the side from Odisha. Holding on with everything they have, from belief to brink. The referee will certainly allow 1 more minute to flow. Wasted in treating the keeper. No point of those time wastes nowadays. And those minutes are eventually added on. Stretcher might be needed. Stretch it off. The pace pauses, the noise softens. In moments like these, the result fades and welfare comes first. A sobering pause at the very edge of the finish. Hopeful ball. Target was Premjeet. Couldn't quite get to him. Arshad. He commits a foul. Raengdai have a free kick. Is this the last chance? Deep into added minutes. Unplayable. The back line of Sunrise. Might be last 15 seconds. Searching ball. Took it on the bounce. Lakshay. Under his grasp. On the brink of a famous win, Sunrise Club Odisha. Gonna be their second of this campaign, the first one against another club from the northeast, from the neighboring state of Meghalaya. They beat Molai Sports Club. And this time, they're almost there against FC Raengdai, the hosts. And after back-to-back wins, FC Raengdai, they've hit a speed breaker. Whiskers away from Sagar, and that is that. A game of patience, resistance, and one decisive moment. Sunrise Club, they held on, they take it 1-0, and with it a massive result. FC Raengdai pushed, probed, persisted, but could not break through. From control to chase to frustration, and now they must wait, because this result would mean Sunrise Club, they go on top of Coupe in head-to-head, level on points with FC Raengdai, and sends the story to the final match day after tomorrow. From dominance to doubt and now to a decisive wait. Full time. It's FC Raengdai 0, Sunrise Club 1. Arpan Lakra scored the winning goal early in the first half. This is how it all started. This is how the first half went by. Navigated the challenge Gang Mei. Lack of accuracy in the end. This was Basanta at the back post. Tried to knock it back. They had their moments in the initial exchanges. This flick back was put wide by Basanta. This was the best chance of this game. Could have taken the lead FC Raengdai. This is how the second half begun. Pressure kept on mounting. Lakshay stood firm. A lot of crosses. Well dealt by the pair of Abhinand and Hari Krishnan. This was the yellow card to Rekevice for a challenge from behind. And then this cross. Couldn't turn his head around completely. A lot of corners. Still no breakthrough. This was a hit from Arpan Lakra. Went for the scoop. Stayed away. A reckless challenge. Ball delivered. It was even Stevens. At that point, Bikram Jeet was FC Raengdai's best player of the first half. A lot of attempts, the keeper kept busy. Plenty of times he was called into action. Lakshay provided a lot of assurance between the sticks this evening. And this was the foul on him in the second half. Sunrise Club Orissa, they led FC Raengdai 0-1. Rojan's header went over. And no such genuine scoring opportunity. Couldn't wrap his boot around the ball. Bikram Jeet. This setup was the best moment of the second half, which Premjeet juggled over. And then Chwingampo tried to combine with Premjeet. Poor defending. Almost capitalized by Sanjeet at the other end. And now Kamei at full stretch. Abhinand clears the danger, cleans up the trouble. And then Sagar finding Premjeet on the turn. Puts it wide. And from the edge of the 6-yard box. Sagar has been the target man since he came on in the second half. Wasn't given a start this evening. Chwingampo with a step over. It didn't attract attention of Rohan Das Gupta, the referee. A lot of attempts. But in the end they held their nerve and managed to clinch a victory. Their second of this season. Sunrise Club and FC Raengdai hits a speed breaker after a back-to-back wins, given a reality check by Sunrise Club Orissa. Back to winning ways after the defeat to RFC 1st of May by 2-3. And more importantly, a win with a clean sheet that took them on top. Thank you so much for watching. We'll join you day after tomorrow.